Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to a brand new edition of The Rundown with Ramon. If you're watching this live, good morning to you. Today is Tuesday. If you're watching this on demand, it really doesn't matter what day it is because there's always insight, knowledge, inspiration, motivation, education on The Rundown with Ramon. It is that time again. Glad you're here today. We have a lot in store for you today. And the key topic of the day today, the main topic of the day today is the importance of statistics, the importance of measuring, the importance of tracking where you are, where you've been, and where you want to go. And layered all in that, of course, is why you're doing that. We'll talk about that today and more. A few headlines today we'll touch on. Number one is Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, ChatGPT, calls a code red as AI race heats up. Instagram chief orders return to office 5 days a week, and Apple's head of AI is retiring. Again, what do we like to do? Pull from the headlines what the big billion-dollar, multi-million-dollar brands are doing, and maybe we can learn a nugget from them and what that's doing to impact us. And always, my insight to the day, and again, talking about stats, I'm going to show you some video of my health stats and what that may mean for me or for you. So welcome to a brand new day. Ayanna, the musical web, glad you're here today. You're looking to take piano lessons, check out Ayanna, the musical web, for her course and join me there most likely next week. As my relatives are still in my house, can't set up my piano, got it from church, and glad to have you here. Anna Jorge, hola señorita. I know that's not Portuguese, but good to see you here, Anna. Welcome to a brand new day. Thanks for being here on, Anna, the Rundown with Ramon. I hope you and your family are blessed, and of course, Anna, thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you. So listen, let's start the Rundown with Ramon, reminding you the following from our sponsor, Bitdefender. When you go home at night, you lock the door of your house, click, because you want to feel that sense of safety. You want to feel that sense of security. And for the few, the nefarious, the small percentage of cyber criminals that may want to come in your house, you want to make it harder for them to get in by locking and securing your home. Same thing with your vehicle. When you leave your vehicle, you lock the door of your vehicle to make it just a bit harder for that random person that's coming by and wants to check your door handles, wants to see if it's open. They'll go to another target, most likely. And it's not just that feeling of security for you. You have valuable information there. Don't you want your family to feel secure as well? And what about your business? Your business should be secure as well. Hackers want to steal your data. There's malware, there's phishingware, there's spyware, there's ransomware. There's all kind of nefarious, nasty stuff out there in the web, on the internet. Are you protected from it? Are you telegraphing the power of your brand that your company is a good company to work with because you're secure? Check out our friends from Bitdefender, bitdefender.com/Ramon, bitdefender.com/Ramon. Check that out and make sure that your business is secure with Bitdefender, ultimate small business security at bitdefender.com. And reminding you as well, don't miss out on insight like this. If you're not sure if you can go live with me every time or want to miss these things, go to zoneofgenius.com/subscribe, zoneofgenius.com, or just go directly there, zoneofgenius.com, subscribe and sign up. Sign up, for example, today, so you don't miss out on amazing content like this. So let's dive into today's insight. I've been doing my best to track my stats. For years, I've built a business just based on hard work and hustle and grit. As Lamar Tyler said, you can build a $500,000 business or so, but once you want to grow that puppy and scale it more, you got to build in systems. You got to do better at measuring. So I have this little dashboard here saved in my browser, meeting and webinar registrants. We have a live training going on today, Facebook ad stats, office hours, the signups to office hours with Ramon, analytics coming to the office hours page. All the stats that I can think about that I want to measure so I can better measure the health of my business. What are the impressions? What are the click-through rates? Make the page better and better and better. How are the ads working? How are they not working? To see what we can or cannot do better. If I'm spending money on something, I want to see what's the return on investment for that money. You should be doing it in your business. And the catalyst of that was today's workout. I'm going to play a little video for you today, where I'm on my treadmill and I've been putting more of my health stats into AI. It's been saving it and storing it and spitting back information and insights and helping me to understand the stats, understand my body as best it can better. I haven't done a blood test and all those kind of things, but my weight, 194 pounds, my age, 53 pounds, 53 years old, my height, 5 feet, 7 inches, those things it can keep track of and know what that should be for a male of my body mass index, my stature, and then putting in my health numbers. It's doing its best to help me understand what that means for me. So here's a little video of me this morning. This is the beauty of measuring progress. It's small wins. Yesterday, my pace was at 15, meaning 1 mile every 15 minutes. Today, my pace is 14:38. Yesterday, the speed was 4. Now it's 4.1. And I think that means, yeah. So you can see that there. I'm going to mute that out, but you can see what I'm doing there is showing you my pace, my speed, my calories. I'm measuring, so I can compare where I've been at, where I'm at now, and maybe a year from now, 6 months from now, I'll see progress. Wow, my body looks a little more fit, or my body looks more fit, or I'm going at a pace of maybe 13. Faster than 14, faster than 15. Maybe I'm burning more calories, or maybe I'm doing just fine. I'm okay. I'm doing just fine, and I'm maintaining the health that I have currently now, because no use fixing something that's not broken. So what are you measuring? What stats are you doing? And your stats may be different than my stats. If you're a manufacturing plant, you may want to understand, what are the product returns? How fast were the products made? Do they need to be made slower? How much training are you doing? Does training impact better quality of product? How long does it take to ship out your products? When does the customer get it? There's many stats that you may want to track that will impact your business. By the way, if this is resonating with you, you're like, ooh, this is good, I invite you to join me for Office Hours. Office Hours with Ramon at RamonOfficeHours.com, RamonOfficeHours.com. You're hearing the sound of my voice and want to work more with me, you definitely want to do that. Office Hours with Ramon at RamonOfficeHours.com. You want to check that out as well and join me in brand new training. So I want to impress upon you today, if there's nothing else you remember today, the importance of measuring. And this is imperfect what I'm measuring. I don't know. I don't have everything here that I should be measuring. Some of them are vanity metrics, LinkedIn metrics. Do I really need to measure that? My Amazon associates, I don't do Amazon very much. Twitter analytics, I don't need to analyze that. But what I'm trying to do here, focus on, as I have my free training, how many signed up for my free training? How effective are my ads driving to the free training? How many people are going to the Office Hours website? How many people then are converting and buying and investing in mentorship and coaching with Ramon? This is what I'm measuring. And then I have, of course, the content metrics, my YouTube channel and other things I'm measuring. I could do better at this, but this is what I'm moving forward to today. The things that I can measure, the metrics for my business, to understand better where I'm at, where I'm going, and where I have been. If you're not measuring some simple things in your business, you are missing out. Ding, 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 ding. Moving forward, headline of the day today. Altman calls a code red as AI race heats up. Reading this from LinkedIn News. Sam Altman has declared a code red in a company memo seen by The Information. The OpenAI boss told employees Monday that some newer projects, such as advertising, will be put off while the company focuses on improving its flagship ChatGPT product. It's a critical time for the chatbot as rivals such as Google release more competitive AI models of their own, according to Altman. The 10-year-old firm needs to raise another $100 billion to cover its significant cash burn, and ChatGPT's performance is key to the effort. Sometimes you have to pause to move forward. Sometimes you have to pause what you want to do what you need to do. This is the nature of business. And this is how you build a successful company. 10 years old, ChatGPT, OpenAI is a relatively new company, and it's only been public like this for the last, 2-3 years. It's burning money. It's not making that much money, as I understand it. Not making any money, I think. It needs $100 billion to raise. Google's well-funded. Google's making money. Microsoft is well-funded. Microsoft is making money. They have a base of existing customers. So is AI going to be here? OpenAI going to be here for the long haul, or are they not? But the lesson for us business owners, the lesson for us entrepreneurs, make sure you focus on the main thing. And he said the speed of ChatGPT is most important. The performance of ChatGPT itself, because if the performance is not good, all the other little bells and whistles don't matter at all. My name is Ramon Ray, and this is The Rundown with Ramon. Jeannie Snyder, hope you're feeling better. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here, Jeannie Snyder. That heart means so much to me. I appreciate that. Thanks, Anna, for so good. I knew you were referring to my comments earlier, but I'm going to slide them in now. So good. Thanks for that. Ding, 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 ding. Instagram chief orders return to office 5 days a week. Again, always looking to look at what the big companies are doing and how we can learn from it. Most Instagram employees in the U.S. are being ordered back to the office 5 days a week beginning in February, according to Alex Heath's Sources newsletter and Business Insider, both citing an internal memo. We are more creative and more collaborative when we are together in person, writes Adam Mosseri, who heads the Meta subsidiary. He also calls for more product prototypes and fewer meetings and slide decks. Employees will still be able to work from home when they need to, per the memo. Bottom line is, corporations are shifting, companies are shifting and figuring this out, and people realize that in in-person experiences always work best. Zoom is great, chat is great, Slack is great, Zoho's Click is great, but in person, you just can't beat it. Me giving a hug to Jeannie Snyder, me giving a hug to Diane of the Musical Web, me giving a hug to Anna Jorge. In person just can't be beat. This is why Clubhouse is still viable. People love to hear each other's voices and love to be there. We love the human experience. Ding, 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 ding. Apple's head of AI is retiring in leadership shuffle. Apple's head of artificial intelligence is stepping down following what Bloomberg calls a tumultuous tenure. John Giannandre will serve as an advisor to the tech giant before retiring in the spring. Apple has hired Amar Subramanian, most recently an executive at LinkedIn parent Microsoft, to lead its AI efforts. The iPhone maker has been criticized for lagging rivals in the space, and highly touted Apple Intelligence efforts such as a revamped Siri have been delayed. Listen, maybe that wasn't the biggest corporate news of the day that we can learn for our businesses, but listen, as long as you keep going, as long as you keep innovating, as long as you keep moving, as long as you keep trying to figure things out, you will succeed in the end. I find that business is comprised of two sets, especially for us smaller businesses. And this is a season I've been in. Sometimes I think I'm in it. You're in survival mode, just trying to make a dollar, just trying to do something for today, to pay your payroll today. But at the same time, you have to look at the future. You have to look at what the future is like, where you're growing, what's your flywheel, what are you going to do in the future? This is what it takes to build a successful business. By the way, if you have any questions for me, comments, let me know in the chat. Ask me a question right now. I'd love to answer it as we get ready to wrap up this edition of the Rundown with Ramon. A bit faster than I wanted, 11 minutes. But that's okay. These nuggets of wisdom here in the Rundown with Ramon are really supposed to inspire you to help you start your day, or those on our podcast, those across other channels, to give you that insight you need to be in your zone of genius always. My name is Ramon Ray. This has been a brand new episode of the Rundown with Ramon, reminding you to check out bitdefender.com, bitdefender.com/Ramon to secure your business. A few of the things I'm doing in the next few weeks, by the way, I'll be at the Scale with Stability Summit. You want to check that out, Scale with Stability Summit at scalewithstability.com. About 1,000 entrepreneurs in Arkansas. I'll be hosting that event this April. Check that out. My friend Christina Howard's doing her IYMS Youth Leadership Conference, inspiring youth on a mission to success, IYMS.world. Check it out. I'll be there speaking in Myrtle Beach. Check that out. And of course, CreativeCon is coming up in February. CreativeCon.com, CreativeCon with an 8. CreativeCon, my friend Julie Loken and Dominique as well are doing that event. Again, big thanks to Ayanna Webb of being here today. Check out her music lessons and more at themusicalweb.com, themusicalweb2bs.com. And a reminder, as I go through a whole bunch of announcements today, wow. Main thing I want you to do is sign up for zoneofgenius.com. Don't forget to go to zoneofgenius.com and sign up so you don't miss out on amazing content like this. What do we cover today? Bottom line, one, the importance of measuring what you're doing. So you know where you've been, where you're at, and where you're going. This is absolutely important. My baby steps to measure where I'm at, where I'm going, and measure myself. So I know where I'm doing. I know what's working. I know what's not working, because once you know what's not working, then you can spend the time and money on investing in what is working. Once you know what is working, you can invest the time and money and do more of that and make it work better and better and better. Listen, with that, my name is Ramon Ray. This is a wrap. This is a brand new edition of the Rundown with Ramon. Thanks for being here, and be blessed. And again, all the time, if you have a question for me, anything like that, always put it in the chat. I'd love to answer it live on the show. Hey, Tim Son, glad to have you here, brother. Thanks for being here today. And another fellow piano player. Check out Ayanna Webb of the Musical Web. Maybe Tim and Ayanna can get together and do a little duet. Boom. Sorry, 1 second. Huh? You said that was the best episode of the Rundown with Ramon ever? Nobody said nothing. I'm here by myself. Be well. Be blessed. Thanks for being here.